All right, workout worthy, welcome to the Ultimate Full Body Circuit Guide. This is a full body dumbbell workout that is my go-to anytime I am short on time, anytime I travel. It incorporates every muscle from head to toe with combination exercises. When we're short on time, quite often we skip our workouts or we think cardio is going to give us the better bang for our buck. But really, resistance training not only burns calories, but it has an afterburn that keeps your metabolism going longer. It also helps build muscle, which is the engine to our metabolism. With today's 5-minute circuit, we are going to do 5 different combination exercises that engage the upper body and the lower body with strength training moves, engage the core, stabilizing as we work our body, and also getting the heart rate elevated so we burn calories. I'm going to show you the exercises so that when we start the workout, it truly is 5 minutes from start to finish. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. Keep in mind, when you do combination exercises, you're only as strong as your weaker muscle group. The first exercise is a dead row. We're going to hinge into a deadlift position, contract the back, control the weight, and then contract the legs. At the top, you can squeeze your glutes, but make sure you're not arching back. Think about your shoulders staying in line with the middle of your hips. The second exercise that we're gonna do is a glute bridge with a chest press. Coming to the floor, arms extend up. We are going to squeeze, starting in a glute bridge, hover at the bottom, contract to lift. Hover at the bottom, contract to lift. Keep your shoulders low and relaxed, and we don't want any pressure in our neck or our head. Rotate your knuckles instead of pushing through your palms, press through your knuckles. And at the top of this movement, the goal is a straight line from our knees through our hips to our shoulder blades, but you can go lower if you can't lift that high. What you do not want to do is go higher than that straight line. Our third exercise, carefully adjusting, supporting yourself to stand. I'm going to put my heavier weights off to the side because this next exercise is for your shoulders. We are going to do lateral lunges with upright rows. I've got a dumbbell in each hand because we're going to alternate sides. Lunge, row, lunge, row. Your knees follow the same angle as your toes. Hips and shoulders stay level, so we're not leaning, we're not tilting. Next exercise, lunges with bicep curls. And we're gonna alternate lunge back, hammer curl, lunge back, hammer curl. We don't want to forget to move our head and our shoulders with our hips, and we do not want our arms swinging. Our final exercise is going to be a plie squat with an overhead tricep extension. You can use one dumbbell. I like to press 2 dumbbells together. Hips are open, and you need to make sure your feet are far enough apart. If you do a plie with your feet too close together, it's gonna kind of look like a diamond. You wanna be far enough apart that you're parallel, perpendicular shins to the floor. And we're gonna bend our elbows when we bend our knees, contract and lift. Inhale and exhale. Are we ready? 5 minutes from start to finish, 60 seconds of each exercise, starting with our dead rows. Here we go. Hinge, pull, contract, and control. Legs, back, back, legs. Reach, contract, control, and contract. Fast enough that it's a challenge, not so fast that you use momentum. Think about your head as an extension of your spine. We're not lifting our chin, we're not tucking our chin. Legs, back, back, and legs. We are past the halfway point. So 60 seconds strengthening our lower body, our upper body, and our core. Heart rate should be elevating. We're working a lot of muscles. As you contract your back, do not pull too high. You do not want to feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Now quickly transitioning, safely transitioning, our glute bridges with our chest press. 60 seconds starts now. Hover and press. Lower and lift. Knuckles are up to the ceiling. Wrists are neutral. Contracting your chest to lift the dumbbells. For your lower body, it's your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Contracting to make that movement possible. Hover at the bottom without resting and without bouncing. Exactly halfway. And your speed will more than likely start to slow down towards the end of each interval. At least it should if you are challenging your strength. Contract and control. We've got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Now carefully transition. Support yourself to stand. And we're moving on to that shoulder row with our lateral lunges. So I'm going to go to my lighter resistance. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle. Nice and wide, toes angled out. Here we go. Lunge, row, lunge, and row. Elongate, and then contract. Knee follows the angle of your toes. Hips stay nice and level. Shoulders are level too. Your leg that is straight is not locked. You don't want to hyperextend that knee, so keep it a little bit soft. Feel like you're pressing your shoulder down as you lift your arm. The elbow raises, but it's not going higher than your shoulder. And your wrists just hang. The arm that's not moving, keep it stable so it's not swinging. It hangs directly from your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our lunges, those reverse lunges with hammer curls, adjust your weights if you need to. 60 seconds, alternating sides. Lunge, hammer, lunge, hammer. Back heel is lifted. We're stepping back, keeping our feet in line with our hips. So we're not going too narrow. We're not going too wide. Pause, pause, lower, and lift. Feel like you're stretching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Got 10 seconds left. Pause, contract, lower, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our very last exercise are those plie squats with overhead tricep extensions. Toes are angled out, really open through the front of your hips, contract through your glutes, neutral spine. Here we go. Our final exercise, plie squats. Only go as deep as what you can do in good form. Elbows stay in as our triceps contract to lift the dumbbells. You can use 2 dumbbells like I am, 1 in each hand, pressing them together. Or you can use 1 dumbbell holding the fatter, wider part. Form stays the same regardless. And we're past halfway. Curl your toes in your shoes, really dig those heels into the floor. Knees follow the angle of the toes. That's so important. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Fantastic job. So again, that is my go-to. Full body strength. We worked every muscle from head to toe. Our heart rate's elevated, so we got a little bit of a cardio burst in there. If you have more time, there are lots of ways to incorporate these exercises. Check out my total body conditioning routines, which give you lots of ideas. You could repeat this 5-minute workout 2 to 4 times. You could throw in some cardio bursts to get even more of a heart rate elevation. You could incorporate planks to get even more core. But this full body routine is something that you can do anytime you are short on time. Don't skip your workouts. Be consistent. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and join me.